Morning. Well, welcome to day 4 e-biking in the villages. And today is Saturday the 26th, I think, 2025. And we're gonna go exploring a new development. We've run across it a few times on previous e-bike rides. And we're going to kind of map it out since it's really not on any maps. I don't know how long this trip will be. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll try to keep it under 25 miles, since that's when our batteries gave out yesterday. We made it home okay. And I'm not going to be familiar with any of these names around here, so it's just going to be biking on the go. Beautiful day. 81 degrees I think I saw. Light winds. No rain in sight. We got maybe a little sheltered filtered sunshine. Let's put it that way. Filtered sunshine. Some of these places are going to be these are just don't trust any cars. To watch a local YouTuber here do a golf cart ride yesterday, and I wish I could have reported it, but they caught me on their video. There's the Dudley Doggy Park and the archery center. Well, they do have longer distances, but yeah, that was kind of neat to see. I said, hey, that's me. They were out for a ride in this area. As you can see, the ponds are very low. I think it's a declared drought. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm going to change my saying for today. Some lady said it to me yesterday as I passed her up. I said, have a good day, instead of thank you or on your left. I'll just say, have a good day. Seems to get a better response out of people. courses are busy today. Coming up on the noon hour. Coming up to our first tunnel, and we're going to be going through the tunnel back over to the other side. If we would have bypassed the tunnel, that would have taken us over to the bridge going over the Florida tollway in Florida's friendliest town, hometown. To this subdivision to the left here, there's a trail that comes around and comes out a little bit further down the roadway here. Let me see if we can figure where it's coming out here. It was showing a pathway. How about a battery update? The 14 amp hour has been delivered. The 10 amp hour battery that I ordered from Jasion, they have not responded, probably because it's Saturday. And I know what's going to happen. By the time they respond on Monday morning, they're going to say, oh, we already shipped it out. I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. And I'll be stuck with a 10 amp battery and a 14 amp battery. And my two original batteries I have right now. So I'll have, this is kind of a weird approach. This is the, you see this, we've got AED boxes. So yeah, I think we're going to end up with 4 batteries, which is fine. For those very long trips that I may want to do, that's going to give me way more battery life. Oh, there is a path along here. Well, let me go on this path. The other one didn't have a path on it. Here comes a biker. Looks like he got an e-bike. He's got an e-bike. We've got some people walking with a dog. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, I was supposed to turn. I was supposed to turn. I was supposed to turn. These mail centers and recreation centers. And we're back on our trail. We'll be hanging a left here. I tell you, my average ride has been over 20 miles a day, and for the first time in decades I'm under 150 pounds. 148 this morning. And I mentioned it before, my ultimate goal is to get to 200. Will it happen this year? We'll try and see. Swallowtail, Postal and Recreation Center. They got a pool there, it looks like. Well, we'll see how much traffic is here on the weekend. Wow. We are down to 2 bars, 3.8 miles. We did that yesterday. We lost a lot of battery in the first 4 miles, but we made it to 10 miles, I think, yesterday. 10.2, I think it was. Something like that. Coming up to this new community, and I really couldn't see what the name of it was. There's a couple golfers walking. They got their lightweight clubs with them. There's a couple other people with push carts. Alright, so here's the new subdivision. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow it down this way to see where it goes. Now granted, I didn't see any of this listed on the Google Maps. So this is all brand new. In fact, you can see over the privacy wall there, there's new homes going up right here. So let's see if we can see a name of a village, as this is also going to be a new village. And see if we can spot any new trails along here. See, there's new homes back there. Look like condos. See if we can read this sign. This is called West Wellpoint. Wellpoint looks like a mail center and a pool. Part of this has a golf course on it. And here's another cluster of new homes being built. These all look like newer homes too. Says road closed. Now let's see if they've got a pathway. So this must be a Well, see, there's a pathway going that way. Let's go this way. It does keep on going over there, but let's follow it up here and see how far it goes this way. The village of Wellpoint. Most likely we'll be coming back this way, but we'll see how far it goes this way. Today's an adventure and discovery day here on the e-bike. Imagine this might go all the way back up to our house. This is 301. Again, if you were wondering, these are multi-modal trails where they're with golf carts and bikes. And if you see a pylon on the trail at the entrance like this, there's nothing here. But if you see one or two of them, that usually indicates that it's no golf carts allowed. So this brings us back to our, okay, well that's cool. That's where we came in over on the other side, and we kept on going this way. So I think what we're going to do here is turn around. We know how this connects now. And we're going to turn around, and then we'll head back the other way. Okay, well, we got another piece of the puzzle figured out. Huge live oak tree with a Spanish moss on it. Good. Now I can put together a trail in the next couple days heading down this way from our main branch off again. That'll be nice, depending on how far it goes this way. Now I saw something on Google Maps. There's a lot of different names going down here, so it might be a combination of different villages. had mentioned in the comments that there's hardly any trash or graffiti. And yeah, probably because they got such a big maintenance crew that works probably 5 days a week, but they're available 7 days a week just in case something happens. But all these little plantings and stuff are maintained by the maintenance department. Well, it'd be nice if this trail goes around the whole exterior. I got a kind of a feeling the way they've been kind of getting these areas all corrected and get ready to go and everything, that it's going to be we might be able to do a whole route around this new development. Oh, down to one bar, 6.7 miles. But if you saw yesterday's, we ran this thing dry, and after my second battery was depleted at 25 miles, we plugged this first battery back in again, and we got 3 bars out of it, and that got us 2.5 miles roughly back to the house. So we got 27, let's say 27.5, and we didn't run that one dry either the second time. Today's Saturday, and Tuesday is when we'll be leaving here and picking up that 14 amp. Look at this guy come flying around the corner. That's pretty fast. Hi. Substation, Seco. Sumter County Electric Co-op. They got to be raking in the bucks having a facility around here at the villages. So this is all virgin. You can tell they've been trying to save these live oaks, carving out all the earth around it. 100-year-old trees, probably. Maybe this one trying to fall over. I'm surprised they didn't have any bracing on there. That thing looks like it's ready to just topple over. Let's see, 7.4 miles. See if we can get at least 3 more miles out of this thing. I promise, as soon as I get all these new batteries, you're not going to hear me talking about batteries anymore. Other than to do a range test on them. So I'll have to take time today to get on ChatGPT and list the scenario of what are my ranges given my weight and my gear. I keep on losing weight, man. I can buy another battery and carry it. The thing is, I got to find a place to carry these batteries. It's not gonna, I mean, I can't just stick it in the back basket. I need to protect it. And since I got that large carry-on, I'm kind of running out of space. That looks like a maintenance building. No trespassing. I see a lot of people here just wave. They don't say anything. So we're just gonna wave. Like I say, I do not know how long this trip will be. Concentrate around this neighborhood. So you got all these new amenities that are look like they're done, but they're not letting people in to use them yet, because there's, see back there, and there's no houses there yet, but they've got these little parks. It looks like it got a nice little bike path going around the lake there. They're calling this Wildwood. Technically my mailbox or a house is in Wildwood, and see they got that all off. They don't want you on that yet, but that would be a pretty nice path. It's probably going to be just for bikes. No golf carts. Golf carts will stay out here. So seeing that the golf carts are around here pretty much non-stop, this must go for a pretty good distance. She didn't wave. What's wrong with her? So I think this looks like it's going to follow the entire property, which is great. Right now we're at 8.6 miles. So the next time I'm going to be returning to the villages is in January. They're in the height of the snowbird season. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be located. They haven't released a welcome guide for that yet. It's a little bit too far out in the future. So along here, this is Highway 501. So this is called Lakeview Village Entry in the future. Lakeview. I just lost my power. 9.2 miles. And it looks like a brand new fire station. Alright, 9.2. I think that's a mile less than we did yesterday.
Want to travel the country without paying for hotels or rent? House sitting lets you stay in beautiful homes for free while caring for pets. I'm currently staying in a beachside house north of Jacksonville, Florida for free, and I'll show you exactly how to get started. My free house sitting starter guide walks you through setting up your profile, landing your first house sit, and unlocking a life of travel on a budget. Link is in the description or scan the QR code now. Grab your free copy now and start house sitting today.
All right, here we go. Station, what is that? 43? Alright, let's see where this one goes. I think I want to, I was looking at the map. I can go further down this way because we're not even halfway through it. So imagine there's a tunnel here going up to the other side. .4 miles, 38 minutes on the seat. That goes to Central Parkway, Eastport. Let's go down this way. This might be a mistake, but let's see if we can go around the whole exterior of this new subdivision. And there's a trail that keeps on going that way, but you know what? That's going back on the other side, so I think we'll turn around and go back the other way. Marsh Bend Trail, Central Parkway, Central Parkway. See, that keeps on coming from that direction, and we want to keep on going this way. Maybe we'll take that next trail, go in the other direction in another route. But for today, we're going to start heading back this way. There's another bike route, but it's closed off. So we'll stay on the main drag here. See how that works out. Oh, I think it's about a half mile there. "24 miles. It cut out yesterday at 25.2. Now we got maybe a half mile. Honeysuckle. And this should be Penny Lane. Alright guys, look like we lucked out again. Should end up with about 24.4 miles. Appreciate you coming along for the ride today. And we'll catch you again next time. Mañana. Until then, adios.